Okay, you guys, another channeled message this morning. For some of you guys, your child's father is your biggest op. This person is your biggest op. This is somebody who's been assigned to you to monitor you, to keep you off of your divine path. Trigger warning. You weren't really meant to have kids with this person. You may not have been ready for that assignment of becoming a parent. When you did, I feel like it was totally unexpected, but you chose life, you chose love, you know. But your child's father is your biggest karmic op. This is somebody who doesn't want to see you move on, wants to watch you struggle. Let's get into this message. Thank you for those jackpot. Okay, so you could have thought that you hit the jackpot when you met this person. You could have thought this was the one. This person could even be very wealthy. They could have a lot of money. They could be very stable, or they're able to accumulate resources in abundance for themselves. But I don't feel like it's in a good way. I don't feel like it's in a good way. This could be somebody who you've already moved on from, or you could have recently moved, or you could be trying to move, or that person could be in the middle of moving. Something about moving is significant here. Somebody could like to play the lottery a lot. Somebody could wear a lot of rings on their fingers. Maybe you really like scratch offs, or I'm being called to tell you to go get a scratch off. Somebody could like picnics, or be thinking or planning a picnic. What else, Spirit? Shine, your light irritates their demons. Yeah, exactly. So this is somebody who recognized your anointing before you did. And maybe when you were in a lower vibration, this is somebody who won you over with finances. They said that they could take care of you and they had a lot of money, or you noticed that they did. This man is very wealthy and stable. This could be somebody who stalks you, watches you online. I'm picking up from fake pages. This could be somebody who proclaims Christianity, or their family did, or they come from a really religious background. But for some reason, this person doesn't follow their family traditions. They stray away from this. This is somebody who's, I don't necessarily want to call them demonic, but they have demonic energy with them. What else, Spirit? This person recognized your light before you did, and they knew what they were doing. They knew it. This could even be a secret warlock with divination abuse. I'm picking up on masculine energy here, but love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgia. So it's like this person has a love-hate relationship with you. You can't tell if this person loves you or hates you, right? But they're very enamored by you. They're very in awe of your light. But maybe since this person could come from a religious background, they were never allowed to be themselves, or they are jealous of the way how like you move so freely in the world. They are jealous of how you're just so free and you're not like attached to anything, or you're not codependent on anything, where this person is. And they could be very wealthy. They could have a lot of money. They could make a lot of money, have a good job. But it's something about your spirit that they don't like. Too busy winning. So I feel like this person is really focused on material success, material wealth. Or this could be you. You're minding your business. You're minding your business. Let's see. What else, Spirit? I feel like this is you paying this person no mind. Yeah, they're hooked on you. They're obsessed with you. Exactly, giving money and wasting time. So this person thought that money or finances would keep you around, or that their worth was equivalent to their dollar sign. Yeah, look, this person obsesses over you. They have a weird obsession with you. All they do is watch you, stalk you, keep tabs on you, and something about money is significant. This masculine could, like I said, be very wealthy, or they thought that they would be able to hold on to you if they offered you material financial wealth, knowing that it takes more than that to run a household. It takes more than that to be a good partner, right? Do we have respect? Do we have boundaries in place with people from the outside looking in? Right? Do we have great communication, effective communication? Are morals, values aligned with one another? This is somebody who thinks money is everything. This is a really, really shallow energy. And I feel like this person was fooled into, and they could come from money. Their money could be, their family could be very wealthy as well, but yeah, look, this could be somebody who comes from a family who is very judgmental, but there's also a lot of lies and secrets and deceit within their family. You know what I mean? So this is the energy I'm picking up on of somebody who you had kids with or have kids with. They're hooked over you, on you, and you're just, I wouldn't say oblivious to how this person feels about you, because some of you know that your child's father is your biggest op. But for others of you, I feel like you really don't pay this person any mind. So some of y'all could have a son. I just seen the Page of Pentacles. Or they could have come to pick up their son this weekend. Or somebody has a really fancy car. Or you're manifesting a new car with the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. But let's see what the tarot has to say about this energy. Yeah, this person is hooked on you. If you guys are already separated energetically, they still hold on to you. This could be somebody who has a lot of time to waste simply because they're already wealthy. Like, they don't really have to work hard for what they do. They come from money. And this could be what caught your attention in the beginning. This could be when you were in your karmic energy or the lower vibration, you were in awe of this person's financial stability. Maybe it's something that you haven't seen before, or maybe you thought that this person being religious was why they were so wealthy, but it's the exact opposite. This person comes from a family who uses religion to cover up their secrets, to cover up their, I picked up on the moon energy. It's an illusion. Religion is illusion. Religion is an illusion in their family. These people are not religious. They're very judgmental. They're very much, and I'm going to trigger somebody with this Bible thumpers. What's the tarot have to say, Spirit? Yeah, something about the family is significant here. Or you have a family with this person. Like I said, you could have a son. Somebody could really like bouncy balls, or they could just play a sport or basketball. Somebody has on striped clothing or likes striped clothing. You guys could have taken a family trip to the beach last summer. But what else, Spirit? You have a family with this person. You made a family with somebody who is your biggest hater. Your biggest hater. 6 of Wands. Yeah, their family is successful. They come from a really successful family. They do. They do. This person comes from a family who has a really wealthy track record, bloodline. But I feel like they don't obtain any of these riches or wealth with good grace. Yeah, look, Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. Whoever the father of your child is, he's very wealthy. He's very, I'm picking up here, controlling. He's very much into this energy of him being a head honcho. He could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. And don't get me wrong, this feels like a manly man, but apparently him coming out with the Ace of Pentacles is like his worth revolves around how much money he has. And for whatever reason, he thought that money would keep you, but he doesn't treat you right. You could be pregnant by this person now. 9 of Cups. What else, Spirit? Yeah, the Tower. This person didn't expect you to leave them. Didn't expect you to walk away from them. You could have left them unexpectedly. I feel like this is divine intervention though. Spirit is moving you away from this person, away from this situation. I just heard, don't worry about whether or not you'll have what you need, because you will. What else? What's the Tower, Spirit? Page of Cups. Yeah, there could be an unexpected pregnancy here. But look, this person is trying to block you. You're the Empress here. This person is trying to block you, stop you from moving on. Block you from having another lover with the Lovers here. This person doesn't want you to move on, be with anybody else, share a life with anybody else. They don't want anybody else to love you. Here's the King of Cups. They don't want anybody else to have you. They don't want anybody else giving to you or you giving to them. They don't want you to be in partnership and union with anybody else. Here's the Page of Swords and here's the Ace of Cups. This person monitors your love life very closely. Very closely. This person watches you very closely, and it could be from a distance. What's this Page of Cups? This Emperor is getting ready to face a Tower moment. Yeah, because either you're about to receive new love or you have somebody who's interested in you after all they've done to try to block you. There's getting ready to be a Tower moment here. This could be unexpected communication. What else with the Page of Cups? Let's see. For some of you, this is an unexpected pregnancy as well. Okay, yeah, 4 of Pentacles, because they've been trying to hold on to you, control you, stop you from walking away. 8 of Cups. There's getting ready to be something unexpected happening here, but with the Star and the Judgment, this is what's fated to happen. This is a wish fulfillment for you. This is growth and expansion. What else for the Tower? Let's see. Yeah, they're getting released. They're getting released. It's fated to. Things are moving in divine timing here. Go with the flow. Something here is fated. Yeah, look, with the World. There's a cycle here that's closing out. Something here that's ending. A new beginning for you, because I feel like this person thought that they could hold on to you forever. They thought they could block you forever. They thought they could keep you under their wing with just giving you money forever. And it seems like with the Page of Cups, this person could have put in a lot of effort to their career, or they could have been way too focused on their career or the environment around them, or their success, their stability, whatever have you. And with the Page of Cups, when it came down to you, they showed very little interest. They showed you very little love. They breadcrumbed you emotionally. They were all talk. This could have been even somebody who was very flirtatious with other people. Or, what's this 10 of Wands? King of Wands. Ooh, so somebody new coming in to pursue you. They got some competition here. They got some competition here. What's this King of Wands? And this is somebody, the King of Wands, he's a warrior. He's often seen on the battlefield. He's a fighter. He's very progressive. He's a visionary. He's very confident. He doesn't mind a fight. He's a warrior. What else? Yeah, look, King of Cups. Somebody new coming in to love you. It's going to completely shift your perception, or you're going to completely sacrifice this past connection, and you'll have your guard up. You'll put your guard up. You're crossing the bridge to a new life. What's the King of Wands, King of Cups? Yeah, this emperor who thought that money was everything, who thought that money rules all, or thought that him being able to financially take care of you and not emotionally with this King of Cups, oh baby, he's about to see some. And that hangman could even be this emperor back here who thought that money was everything. And he's gonna see that love is. He's gonna see that how this new person loves you. It's going to completely shift his perception and how he views money and how he views manhood. You know what I mean? Like, men are more than just providers, and I feel like a lot of women need to see that too. Like, being loved properly, being respected, you know, being able to be on the same page. And yeah, look, Ace of Wands, a new beginning. But this is somebody who's authentic, somebody who's truthful, somebody who's thoughtful. He'll be very thoughtful. He's very structured. You know, he's the King of Swords is also a great communicator. He's very much a leader. What's this Ace of Wands? Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of yeah. It's gonna be a lot of yeah. Look, ooh, this man has integrity. He has strong morals. He's a leader. He's very spiritual too. He's not religious, but he's spiritual, because we have the star in the judgment. And whoever you are, your person is going to be in denial. This emperor is going to be in denial that all his efforts, all his hard work, his material wealth, or you know, his job, his financial status, or just him being able to say, I have a good paying job, or I work hard, is not going to be enough. Here you are, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is your twin flame. And look, you two will be alchemizing this energy. There's going to be a shift here. This is fated. The Ten of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, the cards are just lining up here. You two will work together to build something solid. This King of Wands, King of Cups, he might not have as much money as the father of your child, or he might not be as wealthy, but the love that you two have together is going to take you to new heights with the Judgment here in the Star. You guys are going to go through a spiritual awakening together. You guys are going to ascend together. This is a fated union. Somebody could be an Aquarius, somebody could be a Taurus. We also have Scorpio energy here. But with the star, you two are going to expand to new heights spiritually and in this material realm. What's the star with the Judgment? This could even be somebody who appeared to you in a dream, or spirit has been sending you a lot of signs and synchronicities that this masculine has been on their way to you. This is somebody who could be a destiny helper to you with the King of Wands. They're very progressive. They're very ambitious. What's the Judgment with the star? Ace of Swords, that's the truth. A breakthrough. Clarity. Yeah, look, the Fool, a new beginning. A new beginning. Aww. A breakthrough. Yeah, this new partnership is going to be real spiritual. You two are spiritually aligned. I feel like this masculine energy with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant, he has a lot of wisdom. He's very wise. He has a lot of information. Yeah. He has a lot of information to share with you. Somebody could be into astrology. Somebody could... he has really strong faith too. He has really strong faith. He's very grounded, righteous, morally responsible. He's respectful. I'm in awe of this energy, you guys. I feel like somebody's getting ready to experience the difference between 3D based connections, to where you need money, extravagant trips and dates and I don't know, all the earthly things that people engage in to make love feel real, when in a spiritual connection, nothing but the bond that you two share makes this real. The Ace of Swords, I feel like this is also an energy that's being completely, there's also an energy here that you're being guided to completely cut out of your life. And you could have received a big epiphany, a big download that you're needing to get from around this person, the father of your child. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, right? I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you what to do with, you know, your family or, you know, your living situation. But I feel like with the star here and the judgment, you're being tested to completely cut something out of your life. With the strength card here, it might take you a lot. It might take you a lot of bravery and courage to let go of what you've known, to let go of what's familiar to you, to let go of your comfort zone, to where you were taken care of financially, to where you were stable and, you know, being provided for. But with the strength card, whatever challenges you are going to face, whatever challenges you're going to face with cutting this energy off, like whatever comes with it, you're going to overcome them. What's the strength card? Leo energy is significant here. Yeah, Six of Cups. Y'all gonna overcome it together. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups with love. Ten of Swords and the Justice card. There's an ending here that you have to face. Like, you can't continue to ignore it or leave it behind, or Spirit is like right here in your face. But with the Six of Cups, you two are going to work together. The love that you two have is going to help you overcome challenges with this new person. And love is more of a power than an emotion. You ever hear somebody, and trigger warning for those of you who may have been in domestic violence situations, but you ever heard somebody say, oh, I only did that because I love you? People do some crazy, weird, crooked shit in the name of love and say that is love. And not that you can tell another person how they feel, but love has more of a power. And for those who may be unaware or a little, you know, lower of a vibration, excuse me, I'm not the most articulate person, but I know what I'm trying to convey here. I know the message I'm trying to convey. Those are the people who will manipulate you and play on your feelings, and know that because the love that you have for them, you'll be willing to do anything for them, even if it calls you putting yourself on the line. Think about Harley Quinn and Joker in that one scene of, what was that movie they played in together with Idris Elba and Viola Davis? I can't remember that movie, but he told Harley to go and jump in the tub of acid, and because she loved him, guess what, she did it. Now, say what you want, that's that type of love. Never mind, I don't want to stir the pot. But anyway, so the love that you two have together, this is going to be a different type of experience here, whoever I'm picking up on. Like, you do not want to leave your baby daddy, or this man is trying so hard to stop you. He could be trying to offer you extravagant gifts with the Ace of Pentacles that came out next to him, or he caters to you materially but not emotionally. And with the Six of Cups, this is a kindred spirit. You need somebody else who has the same amount of love that you desire and require, right? Like, you can get that and give that. This is balance with the Six of Cups. Six is also an energy of equality, right? Six is also Virgo, healthy love, healthy routines and regimens. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna be able to show each other. He's even clutching the seashells that are around her. He has the one that's closest to her heart in his hand. What's the Six of Cups? This could be somebody from your past, or this is a past life. This is a past life love. Let's see, what's the Six of Cups? Eight of Pentacles. So this person who's going to be very committed, very dedicated to you. They're going to show you that they love you with action by giving you time, right? They're going to be very intentional with this Eight of Pentacles. That's self-mastery. That's you being intentional about where you distribute your energy, right? They're going to be very hardworking. They might have to work harder than your past person, but I guarantee you they're going to be able to give you what you want. If you can afford it, they got it. And here's the past person in the shadows. Yeah, look, Five of Swords. I'm telling you, y'all can have a son together. Page of Pentacles. But yeah, there's the past person, that energy watching. And best believe the past is going to be watching. They're going to be trying to figure out this person. That's what the Seven of Swords is, gathering information. They're going to be trying to figure out how is, you know, my baby moms or whatever, how are they disconnected with the Six of Cups? How are they that in love already? Because this man is going to be intentional about the way he loves you. What's the Seven of Swords? They're definitely going to be watching from the shadows. I'm telling you. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Six of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like if this person thinks that they're going to come in between you and this spiritual union, they have another thing coming. This is trouble headed their way. Yeah, look, because you're in this Queen of Cups energy. Or you're about to be. And they're going to be in this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, and the fucking Three of Cups. A third party, gossiping, watching, stalking. Stressed out over the fact that somebody is loving on you properly. This energy with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like because you'll have true love, and like I said, love is a power. Like, it frees you. It's very liberating. It feels, at first, the vulnerability kind of makes you feel exposed, but then you get comfortable again. Then you're okay with living in your own skin. Then you can recognize with the Nine of Pentacles your own talents, abilities, and gifts. Instead of somebody wanting to hand you money in the name of true love, you're even going to have to work a little bit harder. But guess what? In working, you're going to find out what you're skilled at. You're going to find out your talents, your abilities. You're going to be grounded. I'm seeing this as somebody coming back into union with themselves. Even orange here, the sacral chakra is highlighted. Your creativity is going to be restored. Like, you might have to go back to work with the Nine of Pentacles, but I feel like the environment around you is going to be so much better. You won't have this religious family around you that judges everything you do, or you won't feel like you're living your life under a microscope, or everything you do is being scrutinized in the name of God. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so it's like you have to take a loss. There's something that you have to give up. There's something, a financial, a plan that didn't work. And I feel like it was a family with that other person. What's the Page of Pentacles reverse? Oh, the card just flew all the way on the floor. Yeah, look, it didn't work because you weren't loved. You weren't being loved properly, which was confusing. Very confusing. It was an illusion. This person gave you the illusion of love. What else? Yeah, look. Now you're the Empress. Four of Swords is healing and restoration. Now you're the Empress. Now you're going to have somebody who truly recognizes your worth, your value. Now you're going to be able to channel and manifest your own abundance. Now you're going to be nurtured and taken care of, or you'll begin to, you know, find yourself again. Yeah, this is, you're going to come back into union with yourself here, and you're going to recognize your divinity. You're going to recognize your sacredness, and you're going to realize that you didn't belong where you were. You definitely didn't belong where you were because you weren't valued, you weren't appreciated. But the Four of Swords is healing and restoration. So let's get an oracle card for this and close out this message. We're doing the moon today because I'm channeling a lot of hidden things. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. North Node, exactly. So where you're going, you're meant to go. Spirit is trying to get you to leave behind this materialistic person because they're part of your karmic energy. It's time for you to come out of your karmic cycle. It's time for you to step into your North Node, your destiny, your purpose, to find it. And this can sound a little harsh, but for as long as you've had this person just handing you money and taking care of you and providing for you everything you needed, you weren't being challenged to grow. You weren't being challenged to grow, not emotionally, because you were somewhere where this person didn't give you much emotion, and you weren't being challenged to grow spiritually in this earthly realm. And your spiritual inheritance has a lot to do with your wealth, because part of your purpose is what God has designed for you to do. That's your gift to God, but your gift back to God is how you use the talents and abilities that he gave you. And some of you are getting ready to find yourselves with leaving behind a marriage, or maybe it wasn't even a marriage. It was just a relationship where somebody thought that they could control you with finances and money and think that everything would be okay. But you're getting ready to find yourself. You're getting ready to find your kingdom spouse here with the Hierophant. And although you two might face more challenges in this earthly realm because y'all won't have as much resources, the love that you two share is going to keep you both together. It's going to take you to new heights. It's going to help you manifest abundance. The Empress's abundance. So don't be afraid to leave this energy behind, because I feel like there's much more to life. And somebody wanted it to be that way. Like, they wanted to hold on to you. They wanted to, and that's a bit of a narcissistic tendency for somebody that wants to be who you revolve your world around, meaning you go for them, you go to them for every single thing that you need. They didn't want you to need anybody else for anything, but it was from a place of them being possessive over you, and that energy did not help you grow, not spiritually and not emotionally. Somebody was settling for just, a financial situation that was comfortable. But I feel like somebody is going to start to realize that they need more love. They need more love. They need more care and nurturing. So let's see if we can find this card here. It says, step out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to leave behind that. It is. It's time for you to leave that situation behind, because somebody's family was also in the way too. It's funny, that's the last card in the deck too. So you're at the very end of something. So it says, there's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you're headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards the thing that scares you within reason. So that means taking calculated risks. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? Exactly. This is all a part of your destiny, your purpose. If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? So attune to the moon. I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings. You're headed for something which feels like your destiny. You need to face your fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. Exactly. You've got this. So the teaching. The North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. This is a karmic point. Exactly. And on the horoscope chart, it shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. And that's the Nine of Pentacles energy, being content, having everything you need, right? Finding your independence. So the North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Gide, I don't know who that is, in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. So, yeah, exactly. You have to venture out. You had to venture out and find yourself, right? Like, so I don't know who this message is for, but good luck, honey. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.